My new neighbor has one rule: never open the right door. When I moved into my new apartment, everyone welcomed me. Everyone except the woman in apartment 304. She looked at me for a long moment before saying just one sentence. Whatever you hear, don't open the red door at the end of the third floor. I laughed. I thought she was joking. That night, around midnight, I heard footsteps in the hallway. Slow, heavy. They stopped right outside my apartment. Then silence. The next morning, I noticed the red door for the first time. It was old, scratched, and locked with three rusty chains. No apartment number, no mailbox, nothing. Just a faded red door. Curiosity got the better of me. I asked the building manager what was behind it. His smile disappeared. There is no apartment behind the door. He walked away before I could ask another question. That night, I couldn't sleep. At exactly 12:03 a.m., I heard a child laughing. The sound echoed through the hallway. I opened my apartment door. The corridor was empty, but the red door was slightly open, just enough for a warm yellow light to spill into the hallway. I knew I shouldn't go near it, but something inside me whispered, just one look. Every step felt every step felt heavier than the last. 5 feet away, 4, 3, 2. I reached for the handle. A voice behind me whispered, "You are too late." I spun around. No one was there. When I looked back, the red door was closed again. The next morning, I asked every neighbor about the door. No one answered. Some simply walked away. Others pretended they hadn't heard me. Only the old woman from apartment 304 stopped beside me. Her face was pale. "You opened your apartment door last night, didn't you?" I nodded. She closed her eyes. "Then it knows your name." I laughed nervously. "Oh." She looked straight at me. "The thing behind the red door." That evening, I found a note slipped under my apartment door. It read, "See you tonight, 304. I checked the clock. It was only 8 p.m. Confused, I walked to apartment 304. door was wide open. The apartment was completely empty, covered in dust. It looked like no one had lived there for years. Then my phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. Don't turn around. I froze. Slowly, I heard breathing right behind me. I didn't turn around. The breathing grew heavier, closer. Then a soft whispered, "God." It wasn't angry. It sounded relieved. I slowly looked over my shoulder. No one. The hallway was empty, but the message on my phone disappeared as if it had never existed. Shaking, I stepped aside. Inside apartment 304. Dust covered every piece of furniture. Yet one thing looked untouched. A small wooden table. On it lay an old diary. The first page read, "If you are reading this, that door has chosen you." My heart pounded. The diary explained that the red door didn't hide a room. It hid people's fears. Anyone who opened it would see the one thing they feared most. Some never came back. Others returned, completely changed. I closed the diary and rushed into the hallway. The red door was open again. This time, I forced myself to look inside. There was no monster, no ghost, only my own apartment, exactly as it was, except another version of me was standing inside. He smiled, raised a finger to his lips, and quietly closed the door. The hallway lights flickered. Everything went dark. The next morning, the door was gone. The wall was completely plain, as if it had never existed. I ran to the building manager. There was a red door right there. He frowned. "There has never been a red door in this building." I laughed nervously. Maybe it had all been a nightmare. Maybe. Then my phone buzzed. A new message from an unknown number. It contained only one sentence. "Next time, don't look inside."